what we already know about slope, right? We know slope is our change in y over our change in x, right? Remember, we can figure that out by taking the second y value and subtracting the first from it, and then dividing that by the second x value. Minus the first. We don't have points and numbers here. We could figure them out, right? We could write the ordered pairs for these lines that they go through. But today we're just focusing, like we did yesterday, on the rise over the run. The other thing we talked about some yesterday when we watched Slope Dude, puff, puff, positive, nice, negative, right? And then we don't have any on this page, but if it was flat, it was zero fun, straight up and down. We yelled that curse word undefined. So we've got all of those notes here. So hopefully you can refer back to them if needed. Now remember, the first thing we need to do is find 2 points. Well, what's nice again is they've given us those 2 points. So I see one here and one here. So we're going to count our rise. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write that 4 over and then 1, 2. So we had this slope yesterday. Essentially 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we're going to write that in its most simplified form. Essentially, as it goes up 2, it goes over 1. Up 2 over 1. This next one, number 2, we have to go down. So we're going from this point down to this point. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, when we go down, that rise is a -5. And our run is going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to leave the slope as a simplified improper fraction there. If it's helpful to you to do beforehand, you could always draw this right triangle so you know where you're counting from. Just another strategy to help you be accurate. So our rise is first. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 divided by, I'm going to do my run now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that make sense? That's really all we're doing today. We'll do these next 3, and then I'll leave you with the last 3 and the next page. So again, if it's easiest, you can draw out so you know where you're stopping and starting. Here, it's nice negative. That gives us a hint, right? We're going to go down first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going down 7. So -7 is our rise. Our run is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So hopefully you'll be very confident in finding the slope using a graph from point to point here. We're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. So our rise is 3. And our run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it makes sense. It's puff, puff, positive, right? This one again is nice negative. So I'm going to draw from this point. So I'm going down 2, 1, 2, so that's -2. And then I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one thing we should notice right away is that these are both even, so we do need to simplify this one. If we divide them both by 2, we end up with -1 and 4. All right, so that's all we're doing today. You've got lots of time. Make sure you're getting caught up in your packet because let's kind of glance ahead a bit. Oh, you know what? You have actually 2 pages to do. So if you want to do the next 3 together, we can. That'll just leave you with 2 pages. Because then we're going to be looking further on slope-intercept form, writing equations from lines next week. But we will take a brief break to do NWEA next week. So if you want to finish this page 18, then you'll have 19 and 20 to do on your own. So we have these 2 points. We're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going over 1, 2. So if we simplify this, 6 divided by 2 is 3. We're looking from this point down to this point. So we're going down 2, so -2 over 1, 2, 3, 4. I should notice that they're both even, so I can divide them both by 2. So I end up with -1 over 2. And the last one on 18, let's see where our points are. It's not a very steep slope. It's going to go up 1, so our rise is 1 from here to here, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 1 over 6. All right, so you just have these same problems on 2 pages. You're just finding the slopes on page 19 and 20. Make sure you understand how to do this. This is important to know because you'll be using it quite a bit, okay?